Yo, what is up, guys? I hope you guys are having a great day. And in today's video, we are going to be working on my JS550 stand-up jet ski. We're going to be tearing this engine out because it is collapsed. She is not running good at all. It barely starts. It's super hard to get it even started. Yeah, and it's just not running to what it should be. I already cleaned the carb, so it's not that. I checked spark, have really good spark. I changed the spark plugs. I changed everything, and I believe we have an air leak somewhere because I used a certain type of gasket material or gasket maker, and I don't think it's rated for gas. This is what it does. This is the gasket maker I used on like the bottom end and everything, and as you can see, it just gets peeled away super easy. So I wouldn't be surprised if we have an air leak in the bottom end or somewhere around the cylinders or whatnot. But I'm just gonna take it apart and probably do an air leak test, or a leak down test, I believe it's called, and then see if we have any leaks. So that would definitely be the cause of it not running right and just running bad. So let's go ahead and start pulling this motor out. So we got the motor out, so now we're gonna go ahead and throw it on the bench and then see what we can see. Alright, so we got it up here on the workbench, and if I turn it, yeah, you guys can hear that. So it was sounding super weird when I tried to start it, so that's probably where it's coming from. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this cover off and see what's going on in there. Alright, so we just got this cover popped off, and if you can see that, that's just a bunch of metal shavings, so that's really not good. The starter, yeah, it looks like it got stuck, engaged. I'm not sure exactly why I did that, but I didn't hear that. That does not sound good. So the starter may be trash. It sucks because this one was really just brand new, so that kind of blows. Yeah, if we go over to the engine, it doesn't sound too bad, just rotating it over like this. So I may actually go ahead and throw on this lightened flywheel, because why not? I mean, I'm in here, so I might as well go ahead and throw that on, see if that makes a big difference. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about the starter. Probably have to buy a new one, or just replace this little engagement wheel, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, the teeth are pretty bad on it, as you can see. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pop this carburetor off, and then see if we can find a way to plug this thing up and then shoot some air into it. So let's try to do that. Alright, so this is what I have going on for the leak down test. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. This is just a bicycle tube, and I just cut it to fit over, and just like this too. And what I'm gonna do is go ahead and just bolt down the carburetor just like that, and hopefully that will seal it enough. I'm not sure. And I'll do the same thing for the manifold. So let's go and get those things bolted up, and then we'll try to pump some air into it. Alright, so I got the car bolted on, I got the manifold bolted on with the rubber gaskets in it. And right here I got a little nipple on the end of this compressor fitting, gun, whatever you want to call it. Just going straight into the pulse line. So I'm going to pump it up a little bit, not much, probably like 5 psi. And then go around with a Windex bottle and spray like around here. And just see if any air bubbles come out, because that'll mean that it's leaking. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that and see if we have anything that's leaking. Yep, so I definitely found the problem. As you can see that on the left and the right cylinder, they're both bubbling like crazy. So yeah, that's definitely an air leak. That's really not good. And over here too, I spray it. Oh, I guess not now, but it was running out right there too, or as well. But everywhere else seems to be pretty solid. I'll probably just go ahead and take this completely down to the bottom end and replace all that gasket material. I should have just used the right stuff to begin with, but yeah, you live and you learn. So I definitely think that's my problem. As you can see, just bubbling super bad. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. So I may have to order a new gasket kit. But yeah, so let's probably go ahead and get to stripping this thing down. So we just got this head pulled off. Head looks awesome. Nothing to worry about there. Just all this whack gasket maker. Pistons, a little scored as you can see there. But I think that's how it was when I put it together. So nothing to worry about. I mean, it ran awesome when it was actually running really good. So I'm just going to keep running it like that. So let's go ahead and pull this cylinder off. So I just pulled these cylinders off, and I have no idea what happened to this gasket. Well, the head nuts, head bolts, whatever, did come loose at one point. So I'm not sure if it just like pushed it out completely and just disintegrated it. I'm not even sure. But this was like what was pretty much left of it. So I have no idea what happened there. I'm positive I put a gasket right there, just a fresh OEM one, not OEM, but you know, fresh rebuild one. Yeah, here's the pistons. Yeah, they're a little beat up, but I mean, it was running really good, like super fast when it is actually like running. So I'm not gonna worry about those, like I said. So now let's go ahead and pop these pistons off, and then we'll get to separating this bottom end. Alright, and there we go. So we have the engine completely disassembled all the way to the bottom end. As you can see, all the pieces. I still have to take off the manifold and the exhaust manifold off of the cylinder, but I can do that off camera. So yeah, that's pretty crazy that it leaks, but at least we found the source. That's probably why it's running bad, I would have to guess. But yeah, that's gonna be a wrap for today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and definitely hit that subscribe button and give it a like if you liked it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.